Welcome everyone to Wisdom Palmistry. If this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment to support the channel's growth. Today, we will explore the fascinating mysteries in a person's palm lines and see how these signs might reflect their life and future. Please stay tuned. Today, I am very happy to receive your palmistry analysis. You were born in 1986, which makes you 38 years old this year. First, looking at the overall shape of your hand, you have a relatively long palm, and your palm has a deep curve. This indicates that you tend to value financial matters and have the ability to accumulate wealth. With this type of hand, you are a relatively hardworking person. On your palm, your lifeline is rounded like a C, indicating that your health is quite good. With such a curved lifeline, it shows that your vitality is abundant. You have an open, extroverted personality and are loved by the people around you. On your lifeline, there are several lines that curve upwards. These lines show that you have a strong will and determination to succeed. This means that you don't easily give up in life, which is a very positive trait. However, the first area of your lifeline is intersected by many smaller lines. These lines crossing the lifeline indicate that your youth may have been spent in a family or environment that was not very fortunate, and you had to work hard from an early age. Although your youth wasn't sheltered much, you still had the strength and determination to rise above. The difficulties and hardships of the past have made you a resilient person. Additionally, your lifeline has some parallel support lines, known as yin-de lines, which protect the lifeline from external influences. This is a very positive sign, indicating great blessings. The mount of Venus on your hand is also very prominent and wide, indicating that you should pay more attention to spiritual matters and ancestor worship. This will help enhance your blessings. Currently, there are not many issues on your lifeline, but there are several faint triangle shapes. These triangle shapes indicate that in your life, you may go through at least one surgery or external surgical intervention. With this lifeline, you should pay more attention to travel, especially when work requires going out or working outdoors. Currently, although there are many upward lines at the beginning of the lifeline, the lower part has small lines going downward, which is a sign of financial loss. Combined with the spaces between your fingers, particularly the space between your index finger, along with the lines of financial loss running out from the finger creases, it indicates that your finances have not been doing well lately. From the age of 35 until now, although you've been working and earning a decent income, your career has encountered many challenges and obstacles. From last year to this year, 2023-2024, your finances have seen significant losses, with money flowing out quite a bit. You may have been involved in legal procedures or paperwork, things that have drained your finances. Particularly this year, you should be cautious about travel. Next year, pay attention to legal and documentation issues. On your fate line, there are quite a few rectangular shapes, which indicate that you need to be cautious with your words and avoid unnecessary legal troubles. The fate line and lifeline separate early, which shows that you are independent, strong, and self-sufficient. Since you were young, you have worked hard to take care of yourself. With this type of hand, you are someone who always loves your family. No matter what you do, you always want to return and care for your family. All your efforts are aimed at serving your home. Your fate line is very clear, showing that you are intelligent, practical, and straightforward in your work. However, your ego is quite high, sometimes leading to a perfectionistic attitude and a tendency to impose on others. When others don't follow your way, you tend to get angry, which may make those around you feel that you are difficult to approach. Despite that, you have a kind heart and always want to help and protect others. On your fate line, there is a large square shape. This warns that in this year and the next, you should be extremely cautious in legal matters to avoid unnecessary losses. Your destiny line is clear and long, forming an M-shaped hand, which symbolizes a person with a strong will. People with M-shaped hands often face initial difficulties and have to fail several times before achieving solid success. This reflects your ambition to build a stable and secure career. On your destiny line, there are triangles, which are a good sign for wealth. Additionally, the triangle on your fate line suggests that you have the potential to own property in the future, a positive and hopeful sign. On your hand, the heart line is quite distinct. This indicates that you are a compassionate person. Although you may appear hot-tempered on the outside at times, deep inside, you have a strong desire to help others and bring good things to those around you. With a hand like yours, you would do well in service-related professions. Occupations like repair, installation, or if you're a woman, beauty, spa, healthcare, and even being a doctor or teacher are all careers that offer many opportunities for success. On the heart line, while there aren't many signs of breaks, there are horizontal and vertical lines that form squares at the moment. These signs suggest that you need to pay special attention to your marriage. Between the ages of 35 and 40, there may be complications in your marriage, arising from conflicts or disagreements between you and your spouse. Your marriage line tends to curve downward, which coincides with this critical period, further strengthening the likelihood of discord. On your hand, the middle finger represents you, while the ring finger represents your spouse. The lower part of the ring finger is quite large, indicating that your partner has a quick temper and a strong sense of self. Both of you often try to find common ground, but disagreements and arguments frequently arise. However, you are a person who deeply loves your family and always wishes for harmony and happiness. But the way you express your emotions can sometimes be a bit clumsy, leading to misunderstandings. This is reinforced by the presence of a parallel heart line, which is distinct and less interrupted. This indicates that you are loyal and not easily swayed in your emotions. Nevertheless, you tend to overthink and worry, especially in work and relationships. This is reflected in small downward lines on the heart line. This mindset often makes you feel restless, and you rarely delegate tasks to others, fearing they may not do things the way you want. Your independent personality, always wanting to do everything yourself, is a strength, but also the reason your career is progressing more slowly than you might expect. To move further ahead, you need to learn to trust those around you and delegate tasks to them appropriately. This is a key factor in helping you achieve greater success in the future. Additionally, you have a heart line that tends to rise towards the Mount of Jupiter and travels straight up to the Mount of Jupiter. This shows that you tend to follow your heart, seeking goodness and positive outcomes. You are a person who values peace and harmony and does not want arguments or conflict. However, sometimes life's challenges will make you feel stuck and overwhelmed. At these times, you need to find ways to overcome and manage the situation. Another weakness of yours is that the heart line is quite prominent, indicating that you tend to be heavy-hearted when it comes to relationships. You can easily trust others, especially with family and friends, though you might be somewhat indulgent and can become hot-tempered with your loved ones. However, with outsiders, you tend to be overly trusting and may suffer some losses because of it. This year and next, your work will involve a lot of money matters, and you may face more losses than gains. Especially in 2025, you should pay attention to legal procedures and paperwork, as these may cause stress and tension. However, from 2026 onward, your work will improve, but you will still need to maintain your independence and not rely on others. This is something you desire because there is an M-shaped mark on your palm, symbolizing your wish to do things on your own and avoid asking for help. This indicates that you are the type of person who can build a successful career. Regarding financial matters, the area of the mounts on your palm has a clear line, suggesting that you have the ability to make money and accumulate wealth. However, there is a weakness in the gaps between your fingers. Therefore, you need to manage money better and entrust it to someone you truly trust, whether it's family or colleagues, instead of doing everything yourself. Another thing to note is that your thumb is relatively short, indicating a tendency to lack determination or to procrastinate on tasks. While you're not someone who gives up easily, you do face challenges when it comes to taking immediate action. When you have ideas or ambitions, you need to act on them immediately, make a plan, and organize yourself to do well from the start. If you procrastinate, the outcome may not meet your expectations. One of your biggest weaknesses is a lack of persistence, so developing perseverance will help you succeed. As for your health, there are some large triangles on your hands, which need attention. An important note is that during the period from 35 to 45 years old, you will be well suited for business and trade. However, you will face difficulties and challenges in making money. From 45 to 55 years old, your life will become freer, and your finances will stabilize, allowing you to own assets such as property and land. With this type of hand, your later years will be quite good. Although you won't be extremely wealthy, you will live a comfortable and stable life at a medium level. What's important is that in your marriage, you need to share and care more to go further in life. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope that this palmistry analysis helps you understand yourself and your future better. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom Palmistry channel so you won't miss any exciting videos. Wishing you success and good fortune on the path ahead. See you in the next video.